Welcome to the Jalan Besar Stadium for the second match of the night in the AFC Under-16 Championship 2020 Group I qualifiers. We saw a 16-goal fest earlier on as DPR Korea swept aside Guam. We expect a much closer affair for our second match of the night between Hong Kong and Singapore. Just awaiting the arrival of the teams. And both sides will be hoping to start their campaign with a win. A reminder that the winner of each group will proceed to the 2020 AFC Under-16 Championships, while there is a spot for the 4 best runners-up. DPR Korea with a statement of intent in their first match against Guam. Singapore will face the DPR Korea on Thursday, and they will hope to bring in a victory and push up to the top of the table for that match. Philip Au has put up a very attacking side, and so has Hong Kong's Yu Siu Chi. Both sides like to play the football on the ground with build-ups from the back, so expect good quality of football at under-16 level. Not the first time that Hong Kong and Singapore have met this year. They met earlier in the year in the Jockey Cup, and Hong Kong coming up 3-2 winners on that occasion. They had home advantage, and now the Young Lions will hope that the Jalan Besar Stadium works in their favour. We hope you will enjoy our coverage live on the One Play Sports Facebook and YouTube page. Leave a comment in the comment section who you are rooting for today, what you think the final score will be. And of course, like and follow our pages as we will bring you every second of the Group I AFC Under-16 Championship qualifiers. Not long until the players make their way onto the pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams of Hong Kong and Singapore.
And here come the two teams led by referee Khalid Saleh Al Turais from Saudi Arabia, and Hong Kong, the de facto home side, but we all know who has the home support for this. Hong Kong will be wearing the red strip, Singapore in the blue, and we will pause for the national anthems of both sides before we start with the lineups a little later on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Hong Kong.
Well, you do feel this is a must-win game. Yes, it is the first game of this qualifying campaign. But for Singapore and Hong Kong, they will feel that they have to get off to a great start as they look to challenge DPR Korea for top spots. Officials for today from Saudi Arabia and the Kyrgyz Republic, Khalid Saleh, the man in the middle, assisted by Yasser Abdullah Al Sultan, and Chini Bekov Zamirbek, our fourth official, Dmitry Mashentsev. And now to the lineups, starting with Hong Kong. And it is 4-3-3 for Yu Siu Chi. Pong Chuk Hei is in goal. Lee Lok Him, Xavier Cheng, Yim Kai Chuk and Cheng Kai Long make up the back line. 3 in midfield, they will go 4-3-3. Ho Lang Ho, Chan Tak To and Lee Chun Yin Ryan are the trio in midfield, and in attack, the freedom to express themselves is Sogo Ichikawa, Lee Tse Hin and Lucas Yan up front. And now to the team news for Singapore. Veer Karan Sopti starts in goal for Philip Au. It is a 4-1-4-1 formation. Raul Suhaimi, Muhammad Akil Yazid Yassin's son, is in centre back with Muhammad Farid Jafiri. Ahmad Zulfakar Mustafa is at left back. Ethan Pinto will be the man holding midfield for Singapore, and the 4 across midfield, Seng Hong Kai, Dylan Chu, Amir Shafiz Rashid and Muhammad Dani Hafi, with Kairin Nadim Rahim, the lone man up front from Woodlands Secondary, and he scored against Hong Kong in the Jockey Cup in that 3-2 defeat. And here is the coaching staff of Hong Kong. Yu Siu Chi on the left. And he's confident of his side's ability, of course, taking comfort from the fact that they did beat Singapore in the Jockey Cup by 3-2. For Singapore, well, a mixed bag this season in terms of results, but they will hope that they are better for their experience as Majula rings out loud. There is Philip Au, and he has been very impressed with how his side has improved over the course of 2019. And it is time to deliver at home at Jalan Besar Stadium in front of their home fans. Can they do it? Hong Kong in the red will kick things off, and they will attack from left to right. Singapore in the blue and white strip. Just waiting for the referee to get the signal to start this. 8 o'clock on the dot. Just waiting for the match commissioner to give the signal for the first 45 minutes in the opening match for both Hong Kong and Singapore. And here we go. And Hong Kong straight away opening up and confident in themselves. It's not going to be a rigid formation by them. They have wide men on both sides. There's an early touch for Sogo Ichikawa. Number 8 is Ho Lang Ho. And good defending there by Dylan Chu. Lucas Yan holds up play. Muhammad Akil Yazid in attendance. And Sogo Ichikawa brought down and gets the free kick. The foul according to Muhammad Khalid Saleh. There is Sogo Ichikawa. Danger man for Hong Kong. Free kick coming up down the left for the away side. Good delivery and tipped over by Veerkaran Sopti. Confident punch by the goalkeeper that has been called on for trial at Cardiff City. He counts Neil Etheridge as one of his idols and could be stepping into his footsteps Another set piece for Hong Kong, this time the corner down the near touchline. The referee pointing out to the Singapore defenders that he'll make note of any tugging of jerseys. It's a flat ball. Second bite of the cherry for Ichikawa. It's a good ball by Ichikawa. Headed away. And now a chance for Singapore to go on the counter. Cheng is in the right position. And that's a good ball to Lucas. Farid. And the combination of Farid and Ahmad Zulfaqar enough to stop that attack by Hong Kong. Throw comes in. They have to be careful. Lucas Yan in the area. Fouled. No call by the official from Saudi Arabia. You do get the set piece. Another opportunity to send the ball into the area. And DPR Korea fresh from their 16-0 victory, in attendance to watch the Young Lions and Hong Kong in action. Here's Lee Lock Him to Ichikawa. A set piece. Well, one from the training ground, not going exactly to plan. Ahmad Zulfaqar back to Farid. Ball down the line, looking for Khairin Nadim. 7 is Mohammad Dani. He loses out. And that front three of Hong Kong so fluid. And here is Lee Se-hin. Still with Lee. It takes 2 to stop him. And Lucas Yan pounces on the loose ball. Good challenge by Ahmad Zulfaqar. Here's Ethan Pinto. Tries to get a foul. But there'll be a Hong Kong throw. And do watch out for Hong Kong. That front three of Ichikawa, Yan and Se-hin. So dangerous. Cheng with the throw. Cleared by Ahmad Zulfaqar. Well, it's all down this right side for Hong Kong in the first 4.5 minutes. And Singapore have not gone on the attack just as yet. Here's Amir Shafiz Rashid, and big things expected from Singapore's number 10 and the captain for today. Scored the goal in their 3-1 defeat to Selangor in the Sultan of Selangor's Cup with that wonder free kick, so watch out for set pieces around the area. Of course, lest we forget, goal 2034 has been bandied about, and this crop, well, if Singapore do go to the World Cup in 2034, could be made up of some of these players here who would be in their 30s, early 30s. Loose ball being chased by Ichikawa. Good defending by Raul. And here's the captain, Xavier Chang, looking for the long ball. Strong defending by Muhammad Akil. Farid. Here's Amir. Good touch to Ethan. And Dylan Chu doesn't complete that 1-2, and now Hong Kong trying to move forward. Strong challenge by Akil. And Hong Kong will reset with the captain, Chang. Here's Yim. Yim with time to pick a pass out. Good first touch by Ichikawa. Marshalled well by Raul. Singapore not able to get out of their own half. Maybe they can now through Amir Shafiz. It's a good ball, looking for Seng Hong Kai. And no chances taken by Lee Lock Him at left back. Amir setting up as if he has a long throw. Have yet to see that. It's a good throw by Amir. The flick on coming. And the clearance completed by Yim Kai-chuk. There is Philip Au. Former SPL coach, of course, with home in Hougang. And has been known to promote youth in his career. And, well, he is with the future of Singapore football right now, the under-15s. Here's Yim, and Singapore not pressing when the centre-backs get the ball, choosing to just sit until they cross the halfway line. That's good defending, good shape by the Young Lions, although that is a poor pass by Captain Xavier Chung of Hong Kong. A loose touch by Ethan Pinto. Does well to retrieve the situation. Sopti with the clearance. Space for Chunyin Ryan. It's a good build on Amir Shafiz. And has the confidence with that turn. And that pass is a good one to Seng Hong Kai. Can he get a cross in? He can. Spilled by the keeper, the first goal for Singapore. An error by Pong Chuk Hei. And pounced on by Kairin Nadim Rahim from Woodland Secondary. What a start by Singapore. 8.5 minutes into this match. Well, good cross in, but you have to point fingers at the goalkeeper. Have another look at that, and that's bread and butter if you're a goalkeeper. But good poacher's goal by Khairi Nadim. And that's 2 goals in 2 for him against Hong Kong. Scored against Hong Kong in the Jockey Cup earlier this year. And does so again, this time in the AFC Under-16 Championship Qualifiers. Good header by Mohammad Farid. Well, the pitch was watered an hour before kickoff, and then 10 minutes before kickoff, it was given a sprinkling as well. So the surface is slick. There hasn't been any rain. And perhaps that catching out Pong Chuk Hei. But it was the ball set up by Amir Shafiz Rashid to Seng Hong Kai that created that opportunity. Good start by Singapore. There he is, Amir Shafiz. Credit to him. Oh, that's a good tackle by Kairin. Dylan Chu wins the free kick for the Young Lions. The momentum now with them. Ahmad Zulfakar will take this, the left back, left-footed. Needs to get the delivery right. It's a good one, looking for Amir. Lee will complete the clearance for Hong Kong. It's a good ball out to Ichikawa. Ball still in play, good defending. It's fantastic work by Raul. Akil being put under pressure. Hong Kong pressing hard, and they get the throw in. It's good work by Hong Kong. Good layoff by Lucas, and he will get onto the end of this until Akil comes in the way. Akil is the son of former Singapore international Yazid Yassin. In fact, 2 of Yazid's sons are in the squad. Aizil Yazid on the bench. Oh. Interesting ball picked up by Sopti. Virkaran Sopti plays for Turf City Academy. And possibly in the future, Cardiff City. Who knows? Yet to be tested by the front three of Hong Kong. They did look bright. And there's Philip Au once again, jotting down his notes. They've done well to hold off Hong Kong. The ball looking for Lucas Yan. Here's Yan. His pass cut out by Ethan Pinto. Good ball out by Pinto to Singh. Some speed here, Singh Hong Kai. Very much right-footed. Tries to step over. But Lee Lock Him stood strong. Good defending by the left back of Hong Kong. Likes a trick, doesn't he, Singh Hong Kai? And that's a good defending by Lee Lock Him. We saw a good throw earlier on by Amir Shafiz, and he will launch another into the area. Looking for the flick on. It's a dangerous one. Half cleared. Oh, fantastic first touch by Raul. Amir. Dylan Chu just caught on his heels. And now Hong Kong can break. Through Lee. Down the right. The overlap coming. Doesn't find him. Lucas Yan will pick up the loose ball. Pinto having a pirouette in the center of midfield. Here's Lee. Comes in field looking for options and finds it. That's a good ball looking for Lucas Yan. That's solid defending by Akil Yazid. The obvious threat coming by Lucas Yan, who does seem to have the physique. But so far, well marshalled by Akil Yazid and Mohammad Farid, the two centre-backs for Singapore. Here's Yan once again up against Akil. This will be a feature of the match. Loose ball looking for Zahin. Raul's header. Back flick by Seng Hong Kai. Goes to opponent. And that's cleared, so Singapore can relieve some of the pressure. It's good chasing down by Kairin. Good play by Seng Hong Kai. And on the cover is Chan Pak To. And he is playing the same role as Ethan Henry Pinto is for Singapore, just in front of the back four. It's good defending by Chan Pak To. Amir Shafiz with the throw once again. Akil with a flick on. Here's Kairin. No danger. Pong Chuk Hei with safe hands this time around. Xavier Chang. They won't force the issue unless they have to, Hong Kong. They're very comfortable playing the football on the ground. And that's good to see at under 16 level especially. That pass cut out by Farid. And Kairin chasing this down and has the pace. Kairin forcing his way through on goal. Kairin Nadim! Can't find the target. And might have taken a knock as well in the process. But that's great forward play by Kairin Nadim. And he is a defender's worst nightmare. They can't take a breather while he's around. And Yim Kai Chuk just daddling on the ball, taking too much time. And Kairin forcing his way through. And you have to say, from that angle, he should have tucked it away. Big chance for Singapore. taken a knock. Does seem to be okay, Kyrene. Interesting fact that he played in the under-16 AFF Championships last year. Not the AFC, the AFF Championships. And he was just 14 years old, so they see the potential in him. Now, especially at a teenage level, playing 2 years younger, 2 years older, I beg your pardon, in an age group 2 years older than you, that is a big step. Dylan Chu forces the ball back to Sopti. Completes the clearance. Akil takes no chances. Here's Ho. Ethan Pinto does well. Well, we haven't seen much of Mohammad Dani. And here he is, down the left. Good ball out to Amir Pinto. The switch is on for Singapore, and that's a good ball out to Seng Hong Kai. Kyrene making the run, and he will get ahead here of Yim. Good defending by Hong Kong. And that's a good ball to release. Lucas Yan. Lee Se-hin making his way into the area. Oh, look at the work rate of Raul Suhaimi. He's asking for the free kick, still with Hong Kong. Ichikawa. Good ball in. And cleared by Muhammad Farid. And Lee Se-hin will take the corner for Hong Kong. Six players in the penalty area for Hong Kong. They've really committed here. No Singapore player outside of the penalty area. They go short. They work it well here, Hong Kong. And there's good positioning by Akil. Fantastic build-up. It's something that they've worked on. They tried it earlier. It didn't work out. But not afraid to try something new instead of just delivering it into the area. Well, Lee Lock Him looks like he might just do that. Just swing it in. An in-swinger one. It slips. And now Singapore could counter if they get this right. Seng. Still with Seng. Running down the left. That's good defending. Fantastic tracking back by Yim Kai Chuk. Well, Singapore playing 100 miles an hour. Can they sustain this level for the entire 90 minutes? "20 minutes gone." Kyrene Nadim's goal after 8 minutes separates the two sides. Here's Dani. Gets past his opponents. Just a heavy second touch. Get to see much of Dani Hafi. Hong Kong bench not fast yet. Still early days in this game. Oh, Ethan Pinto. Nothing subtle about that challenge. And he'll get talking to by Khalid Saleh. Xavier Chang. Here's Cheng Kai Long. Back to Captain Chang. It's tidy at the back. It's when they go forward, can't find a way through the Singapore defense yet. Some time for Ho. It's a good ball. Farid just stopping that attempt. Nice 1-2. Ahmad Zulfaqar. Still with Zulfaqar. Try to force the pass to Kairin. It's been a bright start. Plenty of naysayers in Singapore football of late, but can't argue with the first 22 minutes here. Good first touch by Kairin, keeps it in play. Tries the nutmeg and gets it through. Kairin Nadim. Dylan Chu stops that counter. Kept in play by Amir Shafiz. Dylan Chu, too strong of a challenge. I'll keep an eye on these talents. Really enjoying what I'm seeing from the Hong Kong front three, and of course from Kairin Nadim and Amir Shafiz. Dylan Chu is feeling the effects from that challenge. Physio will be called upon. Did meet up with, you see Dylan Chu, I think just collision of heads coming worst off. Just feeling a headache possibly. Did meet the Singapore under 16 squad before the tournament, and they were in high spirits. Great team spirit among them. Dylan Chu does seem to be okay, a player from the Active SG Academy. They've changed the youth football system in Singapore this year, so plenty of opportunity to the likes of the Active SG Academy and Virkaran Supti from Turf City Academy. Xavier Chang looking for Lucas Yan up front. There's good tidy play by Pinto. Sulfaka. Confident play by the left back, but he can't lose it there. And Hong Kong might counter. Chang to Yim. He'll bring this into Singapore's half. Yim Kai Chuk. It's a good ball. Lee Tse-hin can't make it stick. Still Hong Kong in possession. Cheng played back. Not afraid to restart play from their own defenders here, Hong Kong. Yim skips past the challenge. Might open up for him. Ho to Cheng. Looking for the run of Tse-hin. Oh, I can't see it out here. Ahmad Zulfaqar and Hong Kong win the corner kick. And Lee Lok Him will take the corner. Does seem to be the man tasked with these set pieces. This left peg. It's a deep one. Singapore head gets on that. And no surprises, it is Mohamed Akil's head who's been dominant in Singapore's defense. And poor old Lee Lok Him will have to make the trek to the other side of the pitch. Well, capable of an in-swing on both sides. It's a deep one. Far post is Chan Pak To. Well, credit to Lee Lok Him at under 16 level, capable of sending a corner kick in with both feet. And that is the modern footballer, isn't it? Relying on both feet to get them through a game of football. Cheng Kai Long will go all the way back to Xavier Chang. He'll go back to his goalkeeper in Pong Chuk Hei. He's looking for movement up front here, Chang. It's a loose pass. And now Ho, with the chance to break through the Singapore defense, is opened up here. And a big chance not taken by Lee Tse-hin. Loose pass in midfield, and just like that, Hong Kong so nearly with the equalizer. And Sopti breathing a sigh of relief. It's a loose pass, and good work by Ho to Lee. Under pressure, of course, just couldn't find the target. Should have gone far post on second look. Farid under pressure. And first to the ball was Cheng. Here's Chu, that's good defensive midfield work. Dylan Chu, outside of the foot, looking for Khairi Nadim, who will chase. Ball still in play, picked up by Zulfaqar. Good work by Zulfaqar. Plays for Albirex Niigata. Amir Shafiz on long throw duty once again. Looking for the flick on. Cleared by Lee Chun-yin. They won the foul, Hong Kong, and they'll get it on Ho Lang Ho. And Xavier Chang. Hong Kong seem to have dealt with the threat so far of Khairi Nadim after that goal. Xavier Chang. It's a good turn by Lee. Cheng with the cross. Half cleared. It's come out here for the strike. It's a good one. An equally good stop by Sopti. Good football all around. That was Ho Lang Ho's strike. They cut across the ball, hitting into the goal, but well stopped by Veerkaran Sopti. Ball into the area, and Sopti with the punch away. Singapore have two men on the line in Pinto and Zulfaqar. It's headed away by Akil. Ho. No one picking up. Ichikawa trying to force his way into the area. He does, but stopped by the good goalkeeping of Veerkaran Sopti. But Hong Kong showing a little more menace going forward. And especially their number 11, Lee Tse-hin, seems to have grown into this match. It was cleared by Chang. Amir to Pinto. Option down the right is Raul. He'll send this into the area, looking for Kairin. It's a little nudge by Kairin on Xavier Chang, and hence the whistle by referee Khalid Saleh from Saudi Arabia. They want to play it out short. It's obvious. Singapore putting the press on. And that's good play by Amir Shafiz. Playing a midfield role today. Can, of course, lead the front line. But that triangle between Amir, Dylan and Pinto, so important for Philip Au. It's a good ball. A good idea, at least, it was to find Ichikawa. Good tracking by Ahmad Zulfaqar. Cheng Stroh. Strong challenge. Chance for Ichikawa to pull the trigger, but Singapore's defense holding strong. Yim to Yan. Singapore again putting the press whenever Hong Kong get into their half. Happy to have Hong Kong get the ball in their own half. Heavy first touch by Kairin. Every Singapore player behind the ball when Hong Kong are in possession. Chang. Possession-wise, I think Hong Kong have just edged this. But it's now where Singapore put on the press and they do it well. Amir. Ball down the line for Dani. Strong challenge in by Chan Pak To. Here's Ichikawa. Oh, that's a good ball. And here's a chance for Lee. Oh, off the deflection. He manages to squeeze it in. Lee Tse-hin with the equalizer for Hong Kong. But that's great work. And a great goal for Hong Kong, and that will please their supporters. And I believe it was the ball by Ichikawa setting him free. It was just getting it past Akil. And unlucky, might have come off Raul Suhaimi at the end. We might have a closer look here. The strike comes in. Well, it might have been Raul Suhaimi. Lee Tse-hin will take the credit. But all we know now, after 35 minutes, it's Hong Kong 1, Singapore 1. I was just mentioning that Lee Tse-hin was just finding his way into the game. And he delivers. Now they're on the attack once again. Pinto to Chu to Raul. The goal given to Lee Tse-hin. Well, sometimes the luck of the bounce goes for you. On that occasion, as far as Singapore are concerned, it goes against them. But that front three for Hong Kong once again. Oh, here's a chance for Ho. No foul, says the referee. We need to look at the replay for that. Viakaran Sopti came a long way. And Singapore hanging on. Good flick by Kairin. And now Amir Shafiz. Heavy touch. Well, we have to have a look at the replay. It was a sloppy pass that let Lang Ho in. Did he get a touch here? Ooh, well, the referee was on the spot in a good position. Did seem that Viakaran Sopti did not get anything on the ball. Singapore just need to calm down. Kairin offside. Hong Kong would have preferred to play on. A big decision by the Saudi Arabian official Khalid Saleh not to give the penalty to Hong Kong. And Ho Lang Ho feeling aggrieved. Again, it's the balls in behind the Singapore defense causing all sorts of problems. Panic stations for the Young Lions. Dani, a long ball looking for Kyrene, easily picked up by Yim. There's Ho. And Philip Au just needs to put a player at the moment on Ho Lang Ho. He's running the show for Hong Kong. Amir's ball to Pinto. Amir with a switch. Too far behind for Seng Hong Kai. Yan. And they've switched the positions, Hong Kong. Lee leading the line. Yan coming out to the left. Ichikawa down the right. And that front three is so fluid. Here's Lee, the left back. Ichikawa can't hold on to it. Number 6 is Lee Chun Yin. Big scrap to get possession of that ball. Go out for a Hong Kong throw. Pinto not happy with that challenge. Got a whack to the face. Amir's clearance. The counter is always on for Singapore, especially with the pace of Khairi Nadim. Good ball over the top. Karan Sopti, good goalkeeping. But suddenly, the rock-solid defense of Singapore not looking so strong now. Raul. Play stopped because of the offside. Or perhaps Singapore pushing up too high up the pitch. Being left exposed. Akil to Raul. Good skill to get away from his opponent. But one back here by Lee, lock him. Still with Lee. Referee points to the ball. Chun Yin. Pinto with a loose touch. Ho again looks for Ichikawa. Can't scoop it past Virkaran Sopti. And I'll say it again, it's another ball behind the Singapore defense. You do feel Hong Kong need to make their pressure count. Good ball by Ho, who's been central to everything good. Ichikawa, good first touch. But Sopti made himself big. Couldn't scoop it and let it land in goal. But again, credit to the goalkeeper. Oh, it's been a good watch this first half. 41 minutes played. Yan. Lucas Yan. Here's Chun Yin. Lucas can't bring the ball with him. Pinto to Seng. Singapore can't keep possession. Ichikawa. Good skill by Amir Shafiz. Well, he'll enjoy that one. Not so much the challenge on him. There needs to be more involved here. A nutmeg on Lee Chun Yin. Zulfaqar. Dani. Amir. Good football. Singapore kept in by Zulfaqar. They try to win it high up. Amir. Dani. Zulfaqar. Clearance picked up by Ho. Now free kick goes Singapore's way. Ho Lang Ho, not the biggest player on the pitch, but has had big influence on how it's been run, especially for Hong Kong. Flick on by Dylan Chu. And he'll pick up the loose ball. Good skill by Dylan. Trying to muscle his way through. Big scrap and they get the free kick, Singapore. And I did say Amir Shafiz has the ability to conjure up some magic from these set piece situations. A bit too far out. But still, worth a pop. Dylan, yeah, getting tugged there by Chan Pak To. Well, Zulfaqar and Amir Shafiz standing over this. 4-man wall put up by Pong Chuk Hei. Amir Shafiz finds one of those 4. They have to be wary of the counter. Good header by Zulfaqar. Zulfaqar's challenge on Ichikawa is a bad one and he will go into the book. The left back of Singapore. Well, high foot. There was contact, very dangerous. Ichikawa is fine. Zulfaqar does have the Shaki Hamza about him from left back. Ball brought up by Hong Kong. Looking at those balls in between players. Oh, great work. Here's Ichikawa who's onside. Ichikawa! Good save by Sopti. Top class goalkeeping. And he's kept Singapore in this first half. And he's going absolutely mental at the midfielders in front of him. 2 minutes added on. And here's Ichikawa. At the far post, does everything required in that situation. A good, strong left hand by Virkaran Sopti. Corner coming in. A bit too much for Lee Se-hin. Singapore just need to hold out and bring themselves level at the break. It's been a real good watch. Both teams very evenly matched. Lee Lock Him with the throw. Pinto with the clearance. Lock Him looking for options. Goes long. Good header by Akil. Cleared by Seng Hong Kai. Put out by Kyrene. Is Lucas Yan. Does well to keep it in play. It's a good ball. Can't break through the Singapore defense on that occasion. Captain Chang. Oh, miscommunication, and Lucas Yan gets a cross in, half cleared by Farid. And half-time coming at a good time for Singapore. It's been a great watch, great half of football by Hong Kong and Singapore. And the Young Lions took the lead after an error by Pong Chuk Hei, who couldn't handle the ball cleanly. And Khairin Nadim Rahim pouncing on the loose ball to put Singapore up after 8 minutes. And there we have Khairin Nadim. That lead lasted until the 35th minute after good work by Sogo Ichikawa set Lee Se-hin free. His first strike was saved by Virkaran Sopti, but the rebound bouncing off the number 11 into the back of the net. And at halftime, in Group I of the AFC Under-16 Championship 2020 qualifiers, it's Hong Kong 1, Singapore 1. teams are back out on the field here at Jalan Besar Stadium for the second half. A thoroughly entertaining first half that was between Singapore and Hong Kong. Singapore taking the lead through Khaireen Nadim after 8 minutes. Hong Kong striking back through Lee Zehin. All to play for in the second half. And Singapore to kick off. Amir Shafiz in a much more deeper role than he was in the first half. Perhaps a tactical change, perhaps something just temporary. Ahmad Zulfaqar. His pass cut out. And here's Ho Lang Ho. Ichikawa. Taking on Ahmad Zulfaqar. Pinto. It's a loose ball. And this leads Zehin back to Lee Lok Him. Akil getting a hit on that. Pinto adjudged to have fouled Lok Him. Was pushed in the first place. Couldn't really get out of that collision with Lee. But Hong Kong get the free kick. And here's the impressive Lee Lok Him, capable of sending in good delivery with either feet. Now with the right. Hit it away, and here's Amir Shafiz. Good first touch, that was by Cheng Kai Long. It's a loose back pass. Not the strongest one in the world. Strong challenge coming in by Raul Suhaimi, who looked to have left something a little extra after that challenge. And I think the fourth official has spotted it. We'll have a word with Raul Suhaimi. It's not the first challenge, it's the one after this. Not as bad as it first looked. Perhaps they're talking to enough. Lok Him. Looking for Lucas Yan. And Lucas hasn't been as involved with the build-up play, but his work in holding up the ball has been really impressive. And Hong Kong will get the corner kick. And it's Lee Lok Him once again. Karan Sopti was outstanding in that first half. Couple of big saves. Well, they play it out to the back. It's a high line, he's offside. Flag is up. Good line by Singapore. The ball has found the back of the net, but it doesn't count. It was put in by Chan Pak Cho. And Hong Kong, similar to Singapore, not pressing from high up, but that's a poor ball by Farid. It's always tough to get going after spending 15 minutes in the dressing room and tempo of play not yet built up, but you do expect the tempo to be raised in the next 5 minutes or so. Ichikawa cuts onto his right. Dylan Chu wins the foul. Ambitious switch by Ahmad Zulfaka. Can't find Seng Hong Kai. Here's Yim. Ball out wide here to Lee Tse-hin, who's offside. We were in line in that decision, and the right call by the assistant referee on the far side. Just straight, didn't he, Lee? Sopti. Farid back to Sopti. The press is on by Hong Kong. Can Singapore get out of it? That's good work by Raul. Confident play. Dylan Chu. With a ball looking for Seng Hong Kai down the right. Here's Amir. Dangerous ball, Amir. Khairi Nadim just can't bring it down. Confident play by Raul. And Singapore forced back. Zulfaka. Here's Kairin. Chu with the switch to Seng. Was it a handball? Did look like it to the naked eye. Lucas Yan to Ichikawa. Tries to release Lee. Raul the clearance. He's been solid so far, Raul. No nonsense. Well, referee spotting something. On Akil Yazid from the Singapore Sports School. There was a question on our Facebook page of if these players are made up of Singapore Sports School players. On the majority are in this first 11: Raul Suhaimi, Akil Yazid, Ethan Pinto, Amir Shafiz. Well, those are the players. Well, half of the squad of this first 11 at least made up of Singapore Sports School players. Good win by Amir. Good turn by Kairin. Still in play. Pinto. With the drag back. Gets the free kick. Tries to get on with it quickly. And does to Raul. Down the right. Kairin is making a run and he finds Kairin in the penalty area looking for support. Kairin. Back to Seng. Deep cross. Punched away by Pong. Amir doesn't get a clean strike, still with Amir. Here's Zulfaka. Danger still alive for Singapore. Can he get a strike away? Another shot by Mohammad Dani trickles to Pong Chuk Hei. Long ball looking for the pace of Lee Tse-hin, and he will get ahead of Akil. A loose pass. Singapore have to be so wary of that front three. Singh can't win that. Pinto does. And here's Ethan Pinto. Plays it out wide to Danny Huffy. Danny taking on Cheng. Steps over the ball. Still with Danny. Zufaka. Chikawa doing well to do his defensive duties. Chu launches it. Well won by Raul. Singapore winning it high up. Raul with no one to play it into. And Kyrene offside. It's a good line by Hong Kong. Ten minutes into the second half, still 1-1. Tempo has picked up a little bit. Still anybody's game. They squeeze the pass again to Lee. Solid defending once again. Good battle down Hong Kong's left between Lee Tse-hin and Raul Suhaimi. Here's Lee to Lucas Yan. Puts it into the mixer, cleared by Pinto. Lee Lock Him can escape the attention of Singh. Ball down the line. And here's Kyrene chasing it down. Amir trying to intercept that pass by Chan Pak To. Raul under pressure. Just clears his lines. Singapore have resorted to the long balls. A nice, neat interchange of passes. Not evident. Lucas Yan, good hold-up play. Has done that fantastic the entire match. It's been a good battle between Akil and Lucas Yan. Akil picking himself up gingerly. That's Philip Au. What's going through his head. Almost 58 minutes into the match. Still 1-1. They started brightly, Singapore. Couldn't keep up the momentum. I'm looking forward to another Lee Lock Him delivery. Oh, it's a poor one. Poorest of the evening by him. Well, it's about this point of the game that both head coaches will look to their bench. No changes made by either side yet. Amir's flick on to Singh. And they do well to win the throw, Singapore. A comical moment as Lee Lock Him's clearance comes off the assistant referee. Kyrene Nadim. Amir Shafiz. His pass easily picked up by Lee. Good strong play by Hong Kong to win possession back. And here's Lucas Yan. Stronger than Pinto. But the young man does well to win possession back. A loose ball picked up by Hong Kong, and they're winning the majority of the second balls in this second half. Much sharper. Good positioning by Zulfaka. And he will drive Singapore forward. Here's Dani. Zulfaka with the overlap. Zulfaka onside, gets a cross in, looking for Seng. His strike is blocked. Raul. Amir turns Lee. Seng is still down, injured in the penalty area. Amir's ball doesn't find Dylan Chu. Kairin gets a touch on that. No teammate following up on it. It's a loose pass. And finally, Seng Hong Kai can get some attention. It does seem to be struggling with cramp. That is the international sign for cramp, isn't it? Great sportsmanship shown by Hong Kong's captain, Xavier Chung. Philip Au will need to look to his bench. Oh, he's called the player to the cheers of the Singapore supporters. The team's playing 90 minutes at under 16 level. And also just the 3 substitutes. A change for Hong Kong first coming up. And number 11, Lee Tze-hin, the goal scorer, will make way for number 17, Chung Shun Kit.
Substitution for Hong Kong, number 11, Lee Tze-hin is replaced by number 17, Chung Shun-kit.
Great sportsmanship. Amir Shafi is returning the ball to Hong Kong. Adam Rifdi Hashim about to come on for Singapore. And Chung Shun Kit, like-for-like replacement for Lee Tze-hin. Ichikawa tries to steal in behind Raul. Good, strong call of goalkeeper by Supti. Seng Hong Kai, I think that's the end of his involvement. And he will be replaced by the aforementioned Adam Rifdi Hashim.
Substitution for Singapore, number 14, Seng Hong Kai is replaced by number 2, Adam Rifdi Hashim.
Here's Amir. Loses out to Lee Chun Yin. Here's Ho. Great battle by Ho. And he will get the free kick. Hong Kong in a rush to get this. Play quickly. Oh, what a play Ho Lang Ho is. Not the biggest, is he? But an absolute gem of a player for Hong Kong. Well, this is an awkward one for Lee Lock Him. Very central. Too far for a strike. Very central to play it into the area. Needs to get it absolutely right. He does go for the strike. Doesn't trouble the current Supti. Adam Rifdi Hashim here. Has possibly shifted to right back, and Raul Suhaimi has moved into right midfield. Khairin, and here's Raul. Not a cross, only finds goalkeeper Pong Chuk Hei. It's a good throw by the keeper. And good first touch by Chung Shun Kit. Ahmad Zulfaqar has been ever reliable at left back. I'm sure the first opportunity for many Singapore football supporters to have a look at the under-16 side. And I hope you like what you see. For all the Hong Kong fans watching this, how do you think your team has done so far? We'll leave a comment. There's trouble here. Adam Rifdi with the clearance. It's Chung. Can't get it to stick. Singapore will get the goal kick. Almost at the halfway mark of the second half. Supti's kick, kept in by Amir. It was an awkward header by Yim Kai Chuk. Singapore have just dropped the level. It's not the same tempo that they played in, especially at the start of the game. It's all hands to the pump. Vicious strike coming in. Came in by Raul Suhaimi. And he has moved it into midfield. Ahmad Zulfaqar. His header picked up here by Chan Pak To. It's Lucas Yan. Still with Lucas. His cross half cleared. Chung Shun Kit blocks the clearance. And Singapore get the goal kick. Supti. Farid. Zulfaqar gets the handball decision. The Hong Kong supporters with smiles on their faces. They like what they see, or perhaps they like being on camera. It's Yim. Beg your pardon, that's Chikawa. Steals the ball. Chikawa tries to force past Amir and Adam. Cleared. Lee with the throw. Looks for Lucas. Again with the hold-up play. It's a good ball. Amir's clearance. Looking for Khairin, who's been feeding off scraps in the second half. Oh, the press is on. And is he offside here? Khairin Adib, he is. He is offside. Well, nothing he could do about that. And Dylan Chu with the pass. And Hong Kong have taken the free kick quickly. And now it's opened up for Hong Kong. And they're through here. Here's a substitute. He can't beat Viakaran Sopti, who stayed strong. Chung Shun Kit found himself one-on-one. And should he have squared it? Lucas Yan asking the question. Well, he got past the challenge of Mohammad Farid. Could have squared it, went for goal. Sopti with the strong save. Here's a better look at that. Well, he was marshalled there, Jan, by Akil, so perhaps the strike the right option. Let's off for Singapore. Amir. Ichikawa in the area. They have to be careful not to foul. Ichikawa. Sopti on his form. Very hard to beat. It's a good kick as well. Raul, good first touch. Raul Suhaimi. Amir. He's played much deeper in the second half. Back to Amir. He shrugs off the challenge of two Hong Kong players. And forces a throw. Well, Amir leaving the throw to Adam Rifdi, so I'm assuming he has an even better throw. Adam Rifdi Hashim. Let's have a look. Not as impressive. Hong Kong on the counter. Lucas Jan. Keep this in play. And shrugs off the challenge of Farid. And Zulfaka. Well, the referee calling it back for a foul. The Hong Kong supporters not pleased with that. Well, nothing wrong with that. This is a good strong play, good strong forward play. And worries for Philip Au. Amir Shafiz struggling with cramp. And so is Mohammad Akil Yazid, who's stretching. Well, draw doesn't really suit both teams, and just a reminder of how this qualification process works. The group winners move on automatically to the AFC Under-16 Championships of 2020, while the best 4 runners-up will join them. You would assume that you would have to win the 2 games not against the group winners to have any chance of being part of the top 4 runners-up. Of course, this could all change if Singapore beat DPR Korea on Thursday. Plenty of ifs and buts at the moment. Still 17 minutes left of this match. 1-1. Zulfaka. Khairi Nadim does well to play it back to Dylan Chu. Here's some time for Pinto. Raul. Can't find Amir. Adam Rifdi Hashim with the throw. Amir Shafiz. Lucas Jan with the hold-up play. Well played by Akil Chu. That's a good ball out to Dani. Can he conjure up something here? Takes on Cheng. Dani with a cross. Good flick here by Raul. Raul Suhaimi. in the area. Cleared by Lee Chun-yin, and it's a good clearance as well. Ho Lang Ho can't keep the ball.
The official penalty for today's match is 528. Thank you for attending.
A good sized crowd just announced 528. There's a problem for Lee Chun-yin. Worries for the well-being of Lee Chun-yin. Has worked his socks off. Lee Chun-yin in the middle of the park. And there will be a change, and he will be replaced by number 21, Griffin Thomas.
Substitution for Hong Kong. Number 6, Lee Chun-yin Ryan is being replaced by number 21, Griffin Thomas.
As I mentioned, a draw does not suit Adam Rifdi. Kairin gets on the end of this and plays in Amir. Tries to link up with his forward player. Adam Rifdi will have another go at this long throw. Gets more elevation on this. Looking for Dylan Chu. To throw to Singapore. Ichikawa can only see it out. Looking for Chu. Ichikawa clears his lines. Nice flick on. Lucas Yan. Can't find a teammate, and great work by Pinto to stop the counter. Raul. Adam. Adam's ball back to Farid. Zulfakar. Good work by the left back. There's Danny. It's good defending by Cheng Kai Long. Exactly 10 minutes on the clock, and Philip Au will hope that Singapore can conjure up a dramatic winner. It's a good ball in, but good safe hands this time by goalkeeper Pong. Oh, that's the most obvious foul of the day by Mohammad Farid. Only pushed his opponent with two hands. Ichikawa Full of tricks. Ichikawa down, so is Dylan Chu. Our next round of games will be on Thursday. Hong Kong will take on Guam, who will need to reflect on their 16-0 defeat today. And that's at 5 p.m. 8 p.m. we'll see Singapore take on DPR Korea. That's for Thursday. And we will have those matches streamed live on the One Play Sports platform, Facebook and YouTube. And if you haven't already, like, follow and share. We will bring you all the way through for the Group I qualifiers. Hong Kong will make a change after this free kick. Zufaka dribbling in his own defensive third. Chance for Chung. The referee points for a corner kick. Here's a change. And Ichikawa will be replaced by number 9, Lau Yui Hin.
Number 10, So Ichikawa is replaced by number 9, Lau Yui.
As I said earlier, opportunity. So all 3 subs made by Hong Kong. This ball is floated in. Still danger. That header, I think it was Lucas Yan who got on the end of it. It was. Tried to loop it past Sopti. Well, they didn't clear the first header. Here's Lucas Yan. Well, decent effort to just get his head on it. Flick on by Raul. And throw going Singapore's way. Adam Rivdi with the throw. Well, that 1-2 cut out by Thomas. Well, chase is on for Lau. It's a late challenge by Lau on Farid. It's his first involvement in the match. Lau Yui Hin. Free kick taken by Zulfaka. Akil to Adam. It's a loose touch by Adam. The collision between him and Lock Him. 5 minutes left. No chances taken by Yim Kai Chuk. Singapore will make a change, and Dylan Chu, well, his game is over. Rio Hardy Yusri comes in his place. And a push by Adam Rifty Hashim is the reason for that foul. Well, if you think about it, if there is to be a late winner, you're hard-pressed to see where it will come from. Neither side have done enough to win this match, in my opinion. Pinto. Dani. The momentum just taken out from this move. Tries a little skill. And that's a foul, and that's a free kick for Singapore. And a good position. Could just hear Sopti saying, make it count. Ahmad Zulfaka Mustafa standing over this to deliver into the area. Six Singapore players in the area. Floated in. Dani got a touch on that. Not strong enough to worry Hong Kong. Pinto has been everywhere for Singapore. Ethan Pinto looks for Dani. Second ball perhaps to Kairin. Still with Kairin. His skill doesn't get the better of the captain, Xavier Chang, who stood strong to the task. But to all of you watching, it's 1-1 a fair result. Just do leave your comments on our Facebook and YouTube page. Sufaka. Well, that's kept in play. That's good work. Now Hong Kong on the counter. Here's Chung with the strike. Good block by Yim Kai Chuk. Still alive for Hong Kong. Hit it away. There's a good turn. And is that a penalty? It is! Ho Lang Ho brought down in the area by Raul Suhaimi. And the Singapore players down on their feet. And that was a tired challenge, you have to say. Good turn by Ho. Yes, no complaints. No complaints at all. It's a fair and correct decision by the referee. But good skill by this. And Ho Lang Ho has been a revelation in this match. If ever there was an example of size does not matter, he is it. And now the chance for Lee Lock Him on 90 minutes to put Hong Kong 2-1 up. But don't discount Veerkaran Sopti, who has been excellent for Singapore. In this situation, either one of these players will be the hero. Will it be Lee or will it be Sopti? It's Lee who slotted past Sopti. And Hong Kong are 2-1 up. Heartbreak for the young Lions. And he was calm in a pressure situation. to send it past Virkaran Supti. And now it's all hands to the pump for Singapore. They are going to bring on a late substitute, Ho Lang Ho. Here's Chung. Out wide is Lau Yui Hin. Cheng's ball to Lucas Yan. Too strong. Singapore will make a late change. And Raul Suhaimi will be replaced by number 20, Irfan Iskandar.
Substitution for Singapore, number 13, Raul Suhaimi is being replaced by number 20, Irfan Iskandar.
Hong Kong have turned it around from going 1-0 down. Here's the penalty once again. Fantastic penalty. A late challenge by Ethan Pinto. That's just frustration on his part. And they will take as long as possible on this, Hong Kong. That will do. Heartbreak for Singapore. Hong Kong absolutely delighted. And victory here in a very winnable game against Guam coming up next. We could be in for a humdinger of a final day clash between DPR Korea and Hong Kong for top spots. Well, not long to go. Singapore have the ball at the wrong end of the pitch. Griffin Thomas with that header. Adam Stroh looks for Kyrene. Yes, Kyrene to Danny. Clear by Cheng Kai Long. And they're asking how long, Hong Kong. Amir Shafiz, last chance saloon for Singapore. Looking for the flick. And that's a foul called. And Rio Hardy Yusri. Oh, Adam Rifty Hashim with a choke slam. And Lucas Yan has been impressive, and so has Ho Lang Ho, and Hong Kong with their individual players perhaps rising to the occasion better than Singapore. And that's it. Just as they did in the Jockey Cup, Hong Kong have beaten Singapore by a single goal. And great character shown by Hong Kong to come back from 1-0 down. And they went down after 8 minutes. Kyrene Nadim, the recipient, after the error by Pong Chuk Hei, as he slotted into an empty net. Hong Kong improved after that. And Lee Tse-hin with the equalizer on 35 minutes. 1-1. It stayed until halftime. The second half was a very even affair. Both sides very evenly matched, and perhaps no team deserving the win. There was until Ho Lang Ho was brought down in the penalty area by Raul Suhaimi on 90 minutes, and Lee Lok Him converted from the spots, and they held on for the victory for 3 points here. The final score between Hong Kong and Singapore in Group I of the AFC Under-16 Championship 2020 qualifiers. It's Hong Kong 2, Singapore 1.